Well, here's our van standing on the drive. It's all locked up underneath the cover. It's got two covers on there, and then we've got the maple breathable cover on there. As you can see, it's got zips on it with access for the door towards the back, but there's plenty of access points. I don't think your door's got to be near the back, and it's strapped underneath just for security, and of course it keeps the weather off the wheels and everything. And there's a strap across the back here. Yeah, as I say, we used this last year and we've been quite impressed, to be honest. I was warned to get the Caravan nice and dry and clean before you use it, so that's what we did. And you can see it there now. We got it all clean and dry before I put the cover on. And then of course, with it having the access, you can unzip it and open the door. We'll let the air breathe, and they can put the windows ajar slightly, lets the air come through, open all the cupboards. You know, we've more or less emptied it out, but what I'll do, I'll show you inside. Well, we've got the door open, so we'll have a look inside. As you can see, we leave the electric cable there, look, running into the garage. So we just check the battery meter. It's only a simple meter in our Caravan, look, but if it drops down at all, we just switch the electric on, but it keeps pretty good. As you see, I've got little bits in here, but not very much, and the cupboards and that are basically cleaned out. Fridge is cleaned out, everything out, the toilet, and the wardrobe's a couple of pair of shoes in the bottom, that's all. And here, there's just little bits in the cupboards. I leave all the cupboards open if I can. Obviously, I can only open one of those because of the other cupboard. There's just a few little bits in here, but nothing, you know. All the soft furnishings are out. They're all out. Just left the bag there, I shouldn't have done that. I've actually put the awning in the Caravan, and there's our heater goes in the van, and that's the water heater. But I recently brought the awning in here, so it's not in the garage. We've got a little electric heater in here that just sort of takes the chill off. It doesn't keep the van warm, not by any means. Yeah, and as you can see, the windows are on the first catch, just slightly ajar, let the air in. Now I'm told that's the best way. The front window's tight, but these are just slightly ajar. Here's something I bought. Don't know whether you can see that. It's only a cheap one. It's a little damp meter, you know, just to check things out. But to be honest, the van's been good. We're obviously looking at a fleurette with a fold down roof, and the roof is folded down. That makes the whole thing a lot more secure and watertight. So yeah, with the taps, you can see I've unplugged the shower head there, and actually I just blow down there with the taps undone. If I feel it's not pushing the water out, I get a little bit of a little air pump. The cassette's all emptied and cleaned and everything. As I say, this has all been done, keep the door open, and this is emptied out. Yeah, there's hardly anything in here, but the whole idea was really just to say we keep ours covered up. It worked a treat last year. When we come back and we undid the Caravan to go away, it was perfect, lovely, clean, dry. You couldn't ask for any more. Obviously the water heater system, there's a drain, and you undo the drain, that lets the water out of there, and it runs out mainly on its own. But as I say, I blow a little bit of air down, and that cleans it out. Curtains are removed. I don't know whether you noticed. Yeah, just another point. As I say, we've took all the soft furnishings out and just about everything really. The TV's out, most things are out, curtains, you know, almost everything. And I know there's lots of different people say different things. It's bad for your caravan, it's good for your caravan. This is just what we did. We did it last year and I think it's worth doing. So we've done it again this year because we're not planning to go away now till, well, as soon as we can, probably about March time. But I thought we'd better mention something. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Well, I say, you know, we open it up every week or two, let a bit of fresh air in. If you get a nice day, let it, but you know, you tend to come in, you can feel, if somewhere's closed up, you get that feeling. It's been fine so far. I mean, as I say, we can put that little tiny heater on if you think it's doing any good. I'm not so sure as it is really. You know, it seems to look after itself. As I say, when you take the cover off, I understand it's an Epic, you don't want to be doing that very often, but the van is clean and tidy underneath. Yeah, I just thought also we should mention, you know, this Caravan is, it's over 20-year old. It's about 23-year old, so it's not in bad nick, and we want to keep it reasonable. So I think it's worth taking the step. I know people give you all this sorts of advice with a brand new van, but we've not all got brand new vans. And you know, if you find any of this useful, or there's other things. I mean, we did put like salt packs in and small dehumidifiers because we've had caravans before and a boat and what have you. But to be honest, with this cover on and letting the air come through, it just seems better. But well, we'll see how we go. But if anybody wants to leave a comment and, you know, more advice, anything at all, it's just worth mentioning because you can miss things so easy. I mean, obviously the gas is disconnected, and you know, that's another thing I didn't think to mention. But you know, we disconnect the bottle and, you know, wrap it up, and there's loads of things in there. But if you can think of something, just let me know.